This week, the Kenyan internet didn't just break, it lost its mind. After months of speculation, the president of single mothers finally unveiled her new king, and the comment section is calling it a holy revelation. From Facebook to TikTok, everyone is saying the same thing. Akothee, you found Jesus? Whether it's the long hair, the beard, or just that calm energy, Akothee's new man has triggered a national debate. But behind the Jesus memes and the Valentine's Day roses lies a strategic masterpiece. She's currently telling her millions of followers, this one for the ones who found their person. The butterflies, the late-night calls, the "I can't believe I found you" kind of love. But is this just a Valentine's jackpot for her new hit song? Or has the woman who has seen it all finally found her peace? Today, she sits on a 1.3 billion Kenyan shillings empire. But before she was manifesting jackpots and private jets, she was a school dropout with no shoes and no hope. In this video, we aren't just looking at the luxury cars and the 2026 headlines. We are unmasking the woman behind the brand. How did a taxi driver from Mombasa become the most influential female entertainer in East Africa? Subscribe now if you want the real, unfiltered stories of African icons. Because Akothee's story? It's not just a biography, it's a masterclass in survival. To understand why this new relationship is trending so hard, you have to understand Akothee's history with the jackpot of love. She hasn't just had partners, she's had seasons. There was the father of her daughters, the man she served as a house girl for 7 years. There was the Swiss diplomat who changed her financial trajectory but left her pregnant and alone in a foreign land. There was the highly publicized wedding to Omosh that captivated the nation and then ended in a whirlwind of legal talk. Every time the public says she's done, she comes back with a bigger ring and a more controversial partner. Why? Because Akothee knows something most celebrities don't. In Kenya, love is the greatest marketing tool. By releasing her song Jackpot, right as these Jesus look-alike photos went viral, she didn't just find a man. She found a way to dominate the 2026 Valentine's charts. But beneath the romantic late-night calls she posts about, there's a cold, calculating business mind that never sleeps. She met a Swiss diplomat who saw her spark. She eventually moved to Zurich, Switzerland. But let's clear the rumors. It wasn't a bed of roses. Akothee has been vocal about being chased away from Switzerland while 9 months pregnant because her partner wasn't ready for the family life. She flew back to Kenya, but she didn't come back empty-handed. She came back with a vision. She turned her taxi experience into Akothee safaris. She turned her love for luxury into Akothee homes. She realized that while music was her passion, real estate and tourism were her power. By the time she hit the music scene in 2008, she wasn't an aspiring artist looking for a handout. She was a businesswoman funding her own music videos. When Akothee entered music, she didn't just sing, she dominated. She collaborated with the biggest names in Africa, Diamond Platnumz, Flavor, and MC Galaxy. Critics mocked her voice, they mocked her age, and they mocked her audacious dancing. Did she stop? No. She used the hate as fuel. Every time a blogger wrote something negative, Akothee Safaris got a booking. She taught us a vital 21st century lesson. Attention is currency. But there's a softer side, the Akothee Foundation. Whether she's feeding thousands in Turkana during a drought or paying fees for a medical student like Millie Nafula, Akothee's philanthropy is as loud as her personality. She recently reminded everyone that her foundation isn't just a tax write-off. It's a mission to ensure no other girl has to drop out of 14 like she did. As of February 2026, Akothee is making her biggest move yet. She recently announced her official relocation from Kenya, moving her last 2 daughters abroad for better opportunities. But even from thousands of miles away, she remains the president. This week, the internet exploded when she was spotted playing golf with a new companion. The comments were brutal, but her response was classic Akothee. She reminded the world that a woman's worth isn't found in her marital status, but in her bank balance and her peace of mind. She even stepped up to defend Winnie Odinga, proving that Akothee is no longer just an entertainer. She's a political and social voice that can't be ignored. She's a mother of 5 who treats her children like her best friends, yet demands they work for their own success. She's a mogul who still visits her parents in the village. She is the contradiction that Kenyan needs. From a teenage bride in Migori to a billionaire in 2026, Akothee has proven that your beginning does not define your end. She is proof that you can be a mother, a divorcee, a musician, and a CEO all at once, as long as you have the thick skin to match your ambition. So, here's the big question for the comment section. Is Akothee a misunderstood hero for women's independence, or is she just a master of PR? Before you go, hit that like button if you found her journey inspiring, and subscribe for our next deep dive into the lives of Africa's elite. I'm in set_of_millions channel, and remember, stay loud, stay unbothered, and keep building your empire. See you in the next one.